Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Call of Duty Black Ops 7 Zombies video. Today, we are doing the Crossbow Challenge, or the NX Ravager Challenge. One sounds slightly better than the other one. So for today's episode, basically what we're going to be doing is playing some survival mode zombies, trying to survive as long as possible while only using the crossbow. Now, we are still allowed to use other items as long as they are non-damaging. So you'll see we have Aether Shroud in our build as well as stun grenades. I'm saying that those are within the rules. Non-lethal items are totally cool, and I'm not going to use Gobblegums to try to play it fair, right? You'll also see I've never actually used the NX Ravager, but more importantly, the whole point here is no attachments, because I felt like that is probably the easiest and best way to do this. So without further ado, we're going to hop right on into it. And now, for those of you who may be playing along at home, well, I encourage that you do, but B, you'll see that we chose exit 115, and the reason for that is basically because we don't have to do the power sequence in order to get our power-ups. So that was really, don't read too far into it, ladies and gentlemen. That's why. Is it a good strategy? Is it not? I don't know. But what I will say is, for those of you playing alone or at home, either map is open, and I'd love to know down in the comments how far you make it. What is our strategy? Well, really early on, it's nothing too crazy. Just try to get critical kills to and not whiff it like that, to build up our cash, because that's going to be something critical in this. And you know we're going to be trying to get decoy grenades as soon as possible. I think that those are realistically the only thing that are going to keep us alive. But in the spirit of the challenge, decoy grenades are allowed because they don't deal damage. However, obviously, Cashmere or your simple monkeys, or monkey bombs as I prefer to call them, are not within the challenge. Early on, I'm not going to be too worried about opening doors or anything, as I don't need to run away, although I will want to open up a loop through this map, just so I have some place to train, because I do know, at least from playing this map previously, that in shorts you very quickly run out of places to run. And I understand you can parkour and stuff like that, however, one bad placement and you will be down and out really quickly. Also, interestingly enough, ammo is going to be a problem for us for this challenge, so we're going to have to, if and when we do pack a punch, we're going to have to be very clever, because if we run out of ammo or points to buy more ammo, we're going to be in trouble. I don't know how I hit that. And it actually brings up a good point, because I'm like, where is the ammo box on this map? I don't know off the top of my head, which is a bit concerning. I think it's in this room. But we currently don't have enough to open the door, and I believe at a bare minimum we'll need 250 points to get ourselves out of this one. So is there one something to think about before attempting this? Is there a open ammo box outside? And there must be. There absolutely must be. There is. Okay, so we're fine. Headshot, baby. With 2,000 points, we need to conserve 250 so we can, whatchamacallit, so that we can actually refill our ammo. Otherwise, we're going to be smacking our way through this. Now, I will also say, flexing the knife really quickly, we do have the ballistic knife, but ballistic knife is not on the table for what is able to be used. We can melee with our crossbow, though. I will accept that. So, let's do that. Just because the damage is lower than what the the ballistic knife would be, so I'm considering that fair game, and also fair enough game for us to do that and open our door to our pack-a-punch. Now we're going to be naturally saving up 5k and hopefully not missing and dying, but we now at least have a route to go on, and it looks like we completed week 3's challenges. That's interesting. I guess it was the buy 10 doors. All part of my plan, ladies and gentlemen, all part of my plan. I am working... Ooh, good God. I am working towards getting the 5-week camo challenge or whatever. That just hasn't happened yet. And I'm hoping by the time I edit this video, because I am totally not a procrastinator, I won't be at 5 weeks. But really, anything is possible. At the time of recording this, It is actually only a few days before Christmas, and for those of you who may or may not celebrate, I believe tonight is actually the last night of Hanukkah. So look at that. I'm somewhat in tune with the world around me. I swear, I do not live under a rock, although sometimes it does in fact feel that way. Other things for the channel, by the way, if you guys did keep up with it, or have been keeping up with it, we just did our 12 Days Indie Myths, which is super rad. So basically, every day leading up to Christmas, we played a different indie game, which was just kind of a fun challenge for us. It was 12 days to Indie Myths, not 24 days, because I don't hate myself, and usually I only put up, like, I don't know, 4 episodes in a month, which... Doing 12, if you could do the quick math on that, was a bit much for me, okay? I love putting out content, and I hope you guys do enjoy hanging out with me whenever we do content. But, you know, also working a full-time job and having a life and things does make it a little bit difficult to do content creation when it is really just for fun, and I hope you guys can all appreciate and understand that. It is kind of funny because I feel like sometimes people don't realize... this is like a hobby on a hobby. Like outside of this, for those of you who've been around the channel for a little bit, I'm also just like a huge car guy, and usually that's where my money goes. Those are money pits, and we are out of. Speaking of money, and being out of it very appropriately, we need to get more ammunition. Also, if you hear that scratching noise in the distance, hopefully not. That is my dog. He is hanging out with me. Also a money pit. There are 2 of them. One of them is slightly more needy than the other, but right now they're cuddling and they're being cute, so I'm not going to poke the bear metaphorically. Speaking of bears, what is our plan for when the bear does spawn in? You are so funny. I don't know. I think it's going to kill me. Right now, there is no, and maybe there will be in the future, a map where we could use Oscar as the elite zombie. And if Oscar was the elite zombie, we could just run away. I don't actually know off the top of my head what the name of the bear is. I do believe it's like Zora or something like that, unless it's different between the 2 maps. I primarily play on Van Doren Farm. You know, when I'm not worried about my rate of fire in my weapon, and that's capping me from getting access to the power. You know, that's kind of my preferred map. It's just like a really good balance of small map vibes, but also the big open central courtyard for training. Pack Punch and also Mystery Box are in what I consider to be convenient locations, not necessarily having to climb to the roof. But for the sake of this challenge, I really do think that Exit 115 is probably the best, objectively. Although there's probably a trick that you could do to figure out how to eliminate all of the, I'll call them spores on the, I don't know, oil rig, the mystery digging rig on Van Doren Farm. Or, you know, they could just put out another map all in together, and obviously both of these strategies. But here we are regardless. The other thing you'll learn with me here, if you haven't, because I haven't yet, is what happens when you pack punch this guy. I don't know if it becomes explosive tips, and I sure hope it does. But otherwise, we aren't running any attachment modifiers, so there's nothing to really give us additional or better benefit here. Although, it's good to see that the arrows are piercing. One other thing we could do, technically, is pick up an ammo mod, or Wisp T might be beneficial. I am considering those, for the sake of this challenge, enhancements to the weapon, because it is the weapon that's causing those things to happen. So I'll put that in the gray area of acceptability for those of you playing at home. Although that's still not going to help us with the bear when we get there. So. And I am a little bit afraid to pack a punch because I fear that getting points after pack a punching might be a problem. So right now, as slow going as it may be, come on, just give me points. Unworthy of my pity. Can't hit the broadside of the barn apparently. As well as, technically, right, like, you can upgrade your perks and augments and I'm going to leave that on the table for the points of this competition. So if you have better perks or more upgrade perks than I do, that'll only aid you. We're also going to take that. The 1 point is not going to make a difference. And the dog round, or Ravagers, sorry, might actually be a little bit more formidable than I would like to admit. Hello, Ruby. Hello, my honey. That's one Ravager down. We just really have to mitigate damage taken by them. We need to also not have too good use syndrome on Aether Shroud, because if we do get into a point where we are cornered, that might be too late to use it. I wish the bolts were like combat axes, because it'd be very nice to be able to pick up our ammo here.
Semtex out.
Considering I'm not getting anything from this, do not nullify my run for throwing the Semtex. Sometimes you just like to see the world burn. I hope you all can understand. And I don't believe we have to worry about the bear till, what, round 16, if I'm not mistaken, assuming it is the same as Van Dorn Farm. So for right now, we're doing just fine. And also getting some headshot kills. Although I don't think it necessarily matters. I haven't looked at the camo challenges before this. I don't dare grind the camo challenge on this one yet. Maybe in the future. But I'm like, I don't know if I actually need headshots or if that's just me doing it for the points. I suppose we could also look at picking up either Deadshot or, if I'm not mistaken, Double Tap. Double Tap does more damage when the bolts hit the body if we start running into a problem of high round zombies, one bolt not being enough to kill. As you can tell, I did my due diligence in researching this episode idea and was like, well, I'm stuck. Had not considered that would may be a problem in the future. I'm hoping it just one-shot kills indefinitely. However, I was recently playing the game and found out that the launchers are not. And I suppose this probably follows the same logic because I got the launchers pretty late game. I want to say it was late game for me. I'm not the best zombies player here, so I was around level 30, and they were just not. They were not cutting it. I was really just trying to complete the daily challenges, and I was rolling anything in the box and everything in the box, and that came up, and I was like, well, this is literally doing nothing for me right now. No, the camo challenges are just kills. Thank you for that, Deus Ex Machina. Or rather, just the video games. Okay. Slightly perturbed by that. Listen. Listen. A man needs his points. Don't try to take them from me.
It's cruel to prolong suffering. I'll do that next time.
Also important, we want to try to save the salvage as much as possible. As much as I'm like, hey, let's get an ammo mod, I'm a little bit afraid that the trade-off of an ammo mod or a revive is going to be actually important for us in our future. Oh, here we go. We did not insta-kill. So my fear appears to be justified. Yeah, we don't insta-kill anymore. We will then pack a punch and hope for the literal best. So round 8 is when that starts to become a problem. Also, I get stuck on walls easily and often. Also, for those of you who are following along, we are playing during a double XP weekend. I don't know if that's going to end up impacting us. I don't even know, actually, if it's a weapon XP weekend or just a general XP weekend. So we'll see if that levels this guy up a little bit faster than it normally would. But just as a disclaimer. Don't get caught in the corner. And unfortunately, it doesn't give us any sort of better bolts. I can't say I'm surprised, though. I was kind of expecting that to not be related. One. Jump shot. Not really. Scavenge literally as much salvage as we can. And hope for the best. We have 10 shots before we got a refill. And now, how much is our 1,000? 1,000 score for a refill of ammo. So do just keep in mind that we have to be a little bit conscious of our points now. Because most importantly, we don't want to get put in a spot where we basically just have to run away indefinitely. Ravager is going to be a nuisance. We're going to just see if we can pop him. Unfortunately, we cannot. I'm just trying to get a couple in one shot if at all possible. Ah, well, okay, we have our strategy.
Using concussion.
Bye, have a great time. And at full, we have 31 bolts. So ammo conversation is not the word. Conservation, that's the one, is kind of important for us. As we start to approach the bear spawning rounds.
I always aim for the mouth.
Not a single fear in this world. At 15k, as you all know, we can also double pack a punch. But then the ammo economy becomes very less than ideal. And I suppose instead of pack-a-punching, I also could have just upgraded the weapon rarity. Although it does increase damage. I don't know if that is necessarily worth, because points are much more abundant for us, at least at this current moment. I would be curious if you could survive long enough in Van Doren Farm and use the sprayer to benefit us. Oh, there's a decoy. That might save us in the future. And also, I fear that pretty soon we're going to have to start getting good at parkour. Which we're not, and we won't be. So, something to keep in mind. Would love a insta-kill. Just, you know, manifesting it. Gotta speak it into literal existence. And I don't think there were any... Yeah, there are no lethal grenades. Sorry, I had to think about that for a second. That we'd be able to use for this challenge. Not a single one on that one. Okay. Noted. The game does not like me. Also, armored zombies are a bit annoying. And I believe the bench to buy more revives is in that garage, if you will. So we also need to start saving points for that inevitability. Because it's not a game of if, it's a game of when. got a second decoy. That will probably save us at some point. Oh, and I can't hip fire, apparently. There we go. I wonder if, what is it, Vulture Aid? Scavenger, basically, would be of any benefit to us. Because it's extra points. Well, we're gonna buy Juggernaut. That's non-negotiable.
Yeah, I suppose.
But it does make me wonder about Vulture Aid.
Won't do me any harm.
The Ravager is being quite annoying. We're already at 200 kills. I meant to actually, let's see, we have the Ravager Charm on here from playing this map. But I meant to put the kill counter on here because that would have been a very, you know, YouTuber thing to do. Also, so we could kind of keep track of where we were and how we were doing. Please don't die.
I've attracted the wrong kind of attention.
It should also go without saying that score streaks are off the table, so that's not going to help with the bear. Although I am trying to come up with a plan as we speak of how I'm going to handle this. I do think we're gonna pop Scavenger mainly for the Vulture Aid, sorry, for the chance of picking up our ammo back and additional points.
Does this mean we get to feast upon our
I think that's a no-brainer. I swear, guys, there is a little bit of strategy to this. Oh, and they are split. Hold on. Oh my god. I can't hit the broadside of a bard. I'm so sorry. And we missed out on that point drop.
I hope everyone is watching. I like that. Max armor.
It's rough. I'm like, we've got 3 shots in our cache, but I don't think that that's gonna really save us much. Okay, let's quickly look at the other perks, right? So we have 7k saved. We could get PhD Flopper, which deals damage. I think that's a little bit cheating. We could get Marathon. I guess Elemental Pop might be where I plan to put the line of, like, again, you have to use your weapon to deal damage to then deal additional damage with, like, Brain Rot or Fireworks or really any of the damaging. So I guess I will put that in the realms of okay. I think we need it, unfortunately. We also need ammo, but that's another conversation.
Oh, it's like a dozen tiny explosions in my mouth.
You don't even know about me. Keep swinging, guys. Just have something pop for me. And hopefully not be my own skull. Get the points. No. We're getting something here. Oh, did I just get a multi-kill? I just got a triple. Let's go. Sight grenades are not within the rules, unfortunately. And we need to refill our armor. Round 13. 2 rounds to figure out what we're going to do about the bear. Well, we can't really afford any perks at this moment. I don't know if there's any. Maybe Wisp. Wisp T would probably be the only one that would actually save us here. And again, that's still kind of towing the line of what I think is too cheesy, but we'll accept it. Again, under the precedent that it is a lot like Elemental Pop here, where you have to get kills with the weapon to get the benefit. So it is in the spirit of the challenge. Oh, we don't want to go that way. You're just extra life. Yeah, you're just extra life. Oh. I'm learning that hip firing is really not a strategy here. However, will I truly learn because my muscle memory is to do it anyways? Probably not. Stamina up is also probably a worthy investment for us, just so that we can stay alive. At least from the bear. That actually, that might be our priority, to get before the bear so I can run away. And I guess we'll also have to balance shooting zombies with shooting the bear to keep ammo running. An interesting proposition I had not yet considered. Oh, level 49. We're almost approaching Prestige 6, which is kind of crazy. I didn't... So, like, it's been a while since I've really, like, committed to a Call of Duty. Like, to play a good amount of it. But, B, I haven't prestiged, like, multiple times in several Call of Duty's time. I want to say that probably Black Ops 4 was the last time I, like, actually tried in that way. Do we get Wisp Tea? I know we said it was cheesy, but we're gonna get stamina up to run away. Or just immediately go down. We love that. All best laid plans. Workbench. Revive. Alright, so we got cocky. The bear is still coming, and we now only have Elemental Pop, Vulture, Vulture Aid, and Elemental, Juggernaut, sorry. Hello, don't kill me, please. I'm having a little bit of too good to use syndrome on the decoys. We're going to ignore that, however. And I think I do still risk trying to afford stamina up for next round. Fireworks, you are a godsend right now. Dude, you don't know. It's insta-kill. It's fair game, guys. Oh, please don't kill me, though. I will be disappointed if that is my downfall. Can I just, like, kill chain a bunch? The piercing is not as amazing as I thought it would be. It's there. But it's not the end-all, be-all. Alright. Round 15, please go get stamina up. For the love of all good, stamina up will keep us alive. I hope. And we need to start collecting salvage again. Also, I see the 10 tasks. There are potentially some that would be okay for us. However, I don't, like, hold the location. Like, I don't see that going in my favor at all. I'll try it. we are here. We're here for a good time, not a long time. But being real with y'all, I don't see a world where that goes well for us. Although we will core all the zombies away and then run for it. Here, guys, just go get distracted over there, please. I don't even think that that necessarily will be long enough for us to get the bare minimum reward. But if it gets us anything, that would be cool. Alright, just get the bare minimum. We just need a C gets degree kind of mentality here. Or D gets a degree. Ooh, everybody's gone. We're gone. Please don't go down on that. And then we let the challenge kill them all so we don't waste our ammo.
If only I had some surplus meat to distract them.
Please give me something halfway decent. Nothing really, and we don't want sight grenades, so we will drop. Now, I guess technically we could have gotten a punch challenge one, which is like get melee kills with that temporary perk. And I guess technically that would be like A, doable, and B, help us. I think we actually want the nuke here, because that's just going to progress the round. Nothing's going to help us here. This is going to be a slow challenge. So, like, realistically, just facing the bear, because the end goal here is the highest round, not number of kills. Highest round. So somehow figuring out a way to beat this bear is just is the most important thing. And perseverance is going to be key. And probably stupidity. Oh, hello, dude. I was just talking about you.
This ecosystem has a fantastic imagination.
I'm committed to the bit. You shall not be my downfall. However, there will progressively get more of him, and I do fear the round was it like 25, 26. You get 2. That will be bad for us. Oh, this is also bad for us. You don't even know about me.
Let me regroup and rethink.
And I'm out of armor. This is going to be a bad time. And I cannot double pack a punch. We also don't have enough salvage for another revive. So we are at rock bottom, running away. I don't know how this could possibly go wrong. There was some thought there. Brain rot might have been a better choice. However, my thought was area of effect might help us. We still have elemental pop, but I don't have the perk that makes it unique to just that. Also, we somehow, some way, sniped that man. Alright, bear wants my butt. Got it. Okay. Is that an insta-kill? Are you kidding me? Come on!
Insta-kill.
he is, but I hear him. Run, everybody, run. Nice area of effect. Alright, we gotta hit the one on his chest. It's all patience game. So far, our crowd control has been doing pretty well. Don't take damage. Don't take dumb damage. And we have 9 shots left to our name. Love that. Okay, he's out of spores, I think, so which means I think he's weak. Oh, but he's also charging. 1 ammo. We're definitely refilling right there. Good God. Get off my butt, please. We are running away with literally 40 HP to our name.
No one saw that, did they?
Good God, where is he? We have a dream. It is to defeat this bear. Nothing else. We love that. Okay, well, bear down. Now we just have to figure out how to survive the rest of this. Because we're not doing enough damage anymore. Don't think that that is missed on me. Sight grenades again. Still can't use that. I do think that the ammo mod was a good move for our own preservation. Mainly because it makes it somewhat doable. It's doing literally 1 ammo mod pop is doing so much work for us. As a scavenger, to be very real with you.
Max armor. That put a spring in my chest.
And we're back up to 800 salvage. Halfway, basically, to a revive. Let's go. My dog was groaning. Let's go. Round 17. Hello, little dog. Oh, good, more Ravagers. I thought we were out in the clear. We clearly are not. Because now we will not one-shot these guys. I don't think. We did get a one-shot headshot. Oh, we're out. Run, everybody! Hang on! Everybody run! Stamina up already paying dividends. Amazing. Ooh, Rift. I think it's Shadow Rift is the ammo mod. That is sick. Maybe better than the electric power up we got, which I don't remember what it's called. There you go. Round 18, baby. There would probably be some strategy there to not pick up the max ammo, hoping one would spawn at least a zombie before having to pop it. However, I don't think that we would do well with that. Because again, if it despawns, the risk is not necessarily worth the rewards. One additional kill, or just having max ammunition. It's fine, everything's fine. Just stay calm, cool, and collected. Ravager. Direct Sun. Thinking about this, because damage is my problem. Deadshot daiquiri might not be a horrible idea. God, there are so many of them. In fact, I think that might be my strategy right now. I could understand, and I don't remember what it's called, the melee power-up, and just pivoting entirely. But again, it kind of goes back to, although I wouldn't say that's against the rules, is it necessarily in the spirit of the challenge? I don't know. Just relying on melee kills. It may be a bridge that we have to cross, however. Oh, Ether Shroud me, please. Nope. So glad that we committed to that. I do think stamina up is non-negotiable, however.
Oh, I have always had stamina.
And we just straight up don't have enough salvage to get a revive, so hopefully don't suck, Yeti.
My heart is singing.
400 kills, though, is pretty sweet. And considering we only have 2k points, we already know we don't have enough to grab another, which we'll call it another perk. However, I will take that. We're going for rounds here, ladies and gentlemen. We're going for rounds. It may burn me in the long run. However, round 19. Oh, dude, it's so cool. I'm a little bit shocked that we didn't get to Pack-a-Punch, or second level Pack-a-Punch. We're going to try for it, obviously, but it looks like the way my points are kind of balancing out, second level Pack-a-Punch is not going to be an option. I think I also heard the bear, by the way. Don't think that that's missed on me. See what it is. Death from below, that's not going to happen. I would love to believe that it is.
Like lambs to the slaughter. Dead lambs.
Full power is a good crutch to have it in our back pocket.
How is what I call live entertainment. Why don't you pick on someone else? You do have choices.
Or out. As you can tell, I'm clearly paying attention to my ammo levels just as much as I really should. Alright, 25 more seconds and the challenge will take back all of the zombies that spawned in. If I really needed to.
Yes. Prostrate yourself.
Because otherwise I'm kind of
before
just
your
wasting
betters.
ammo. It literally does not pay for me to kill them. When I know I can't complete the challenge. Forgive me about that, guys. Had to sneeze. Don't hit me, please. I do not have enough for a revive. I don't want to lose like this. I'd like it to be earned, not just me being stupid, which it likely will be me being stupid. No bear, by the way. Just now realizing that. Only took me how long? Desperately need that salvage. One step closer to actually buying another revive. Although, don't think it's missed on me that we only have a handful of those left.
I am indeed ruthless. Totally without ruth.
Spare salvage? Anybody spare salvage? No? No? Okay. It's fine. I'm fine. Oh, I missed it. That's fine. $5K points. What do we want with this? Well, I don't think we. Oh, we can't afford it. Dead shot would keep us alive a little bit longer. I'm gonna get melee macchiato because I think that although cheesy, it's where we're gonna be pretty darn soon. God. I probably should have bought more armor. And frankly, if we had a better stream of salvage, I wouldn't do that. We've got a good loop here. Bear should be coming up on a Tuesday real quick. There he is. God, what I would do for the ability to use the traps right about now. We got something on him. Amazing ammo proc right there. Or dead wire proc. Thought I was gonna hit that one. Oh, that's a not ideal spot to drop that. Come on, don't kill me, please. Don't mind me, just inches away from death. Just your typical Tuesday. Another one. Don't get stuck on the trees, Yeti. Come on. I think he's respawning, which I don't like. There he is. All he has left is his chest spot. Less than ideal spot to have him drop that. Wait. I'm sorry. Where did you just come from, dude? Okay, stop killing me, please. I ask kindly. Not enough. Oh god, we are in money problems. I saw it coming before, and that's why we got the macchiato. But we are in official money problems. That's why we're breaking that out, by the way. Because we have less than a K points, and I don't know how else we're gonna get there. So call me a cop-out, but I want to keep this challenge alive, and that's the only way that I see that can possibly happen.
I'd say go to hell, but we already did.
Alright, still going for it. Let's see. Bear still hates us. We still don't have enough. Oh, we just have enough money.
It should absolutely be me.
I guess I should be trying to save ammo for the bear. Please don't die. Trying to conserve ammo to use on the bear, and then basically meleeing everybody else. The bear's gonna respawn down here. I need range on him. Don't die to stupid reasons. Bear respawns, it's fine.
Spill your blood, while on my uniform.
Who knew that the bear dealt a lot of damage? Oh my god. Okay.
If I said I didn't enjoy that, I would be lying. Honestly.
I think I got it. Respawning. Okay. Oh, we're stuck in a wall. Good God. I knew the bear would be a problem. I didn't think the bear would be this much of a problem. Oh, good God, he's biting me. We have 11 shots left. Don't think that's enough. Kill? Oh, no! Well, guys, we made it a lot longer than we had any right to. I'm a little bit disappointed that we threw that one away there, but that's alright. I would love to know how many rounds you can survive just using the crossbow, as is, or the NX something Ravager, or whatever it's technically called. But it was an interesting challenge nevertheless, and I hope you guys all did enjoy. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. But for now, that's all we got time for. As always, this has been your host, TheLostYeti. We got 500 kills, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.